Hey everyone, Barry here from TGS with another Assassin's Creed Shadows live stream. We're going to be scouring locations in Iga Omi, number 14, aka part 14 per the playthrough. So I'm going to go ahead, do our usual intro, and we'll get right into it. This is the week of the 12th of May, so we are trucking along into the end of spring, summer era over here. And that is the wrong screen, there we go. So here is the schedule. It's directly from our Discord, so if you want our schedules there, it's on our website. But Shadows today and tomorrow. I'm 15 late. Maybe I'll update it later, maybe not. But yeah, we're live at least, and we're gonna do. The goal is 2 hours, so 3:15 to 5:15, give or take. And I'll be back on this game again tomorrow from 4, but probably all the way till 7. I think I'm doing a up to 3-hour session tomorrow. So even if we lose a little bit of time today, it'll easily be made up plus more tomorrow. As usual, TGS sessions 2 hours. That'll give us around 5 hours of HC Shadows this week, which is some good progression, if we're efficient. Wednesday we got Warzone, ... It's all listed there. No point in reading over the whole thing. Plan for the game is go for 100% playthrough. And we can leave that at that. Self-explanatory. And if it's not, just all the main content, side missions, collectibles, blah blah blah. Like, sub, link, subscription. Random chat being Monday. Had work. I'm streaming. Got a lesson I gotta go to later and some prep to do, so a lot to do. But yeah, nothing exciting till the weekend. I did just lock in that I'm going to an amusement park next Thursday, so I reach out to the park to see if I could get permission to record. And if they give me permission to record, I'm gonna get a GoPro shoulder strap and wear it for the day. Try and get some footage on the rides. And maybe we'll put together a YouTube video, but no guarantees or promises right now. Let's see if, one, we get approval, and two, how I can do it. So maybe they won't allow me to do it on all rides. I'll have to take a look at what's allowed, what's not allowed. But first we need to see if they even get back to me about it. That's pretty much all I got. That covers the full intro. See here, we're in Izumi Setsu. Just give me a second here, making sure everything looks good. I don't know why YouTube always does that. It's like my stream will be like a minute behind on my feed. Someone who's interested to be here, so I let them know. Also posted a short today, so if you get a chance, greatly appreciate if you check it out. It's funny that both of these are here. So I was here last time. I was upgrading my character at the end of the last stream because it was needed. And, as you can tell by this, the title today, we got a specific plan for today, and tomorrow we will delve into a new region. Just want to clean up these notifications. You can ring my bell. Master, we have 5 points. Just give an idea where we're at. It's all this stuff to do. I don't know if there's more to worry about or what, but there's a lot of people to take down. This game is very assassination based. I mean, it is Assassin's Creed, but more so I feel like than other Assassin's Creeds. massive amount of people were trying to poon, pretty much. Yes, there's all this to do. Last week I did some exploring, and then I helped the people of, I believe it was Omi and Setsu. Today, what I want to focus on is Omi and Iga, which means continuing down here, as well as going back up to Omi, because I think I missed a spot or two. I also want to go into those gray areas and make sure we didn't miss anything. Let's start with Iga though. I can kind of go from there. So I'm just looking. While we're here, we're actually completing these locations. I just want to point that out. So you'll see all these, we're ignoring the missions. So many markers, I'm just glancing over them. But usually, if you go like this far, it shows you the stuff you haven't completed. For example, if we go over here, I know there's this right here. The reason I'm not doing it, there's a level 40 dude just waiting there for me. I don't know if we could take him on now. We can try. But, he was insta-killing me, so I just ran away. But, you can see from this distance, you can see like the locations you gotta do. The stuff that you already completed, you have to zoom in or to see the question marks. I've seen at least 2 question marks over there. In Omi, there might be some hidden up in these areas, I'm not sure. So we're gonna have to find out. So we worked our way all the way down to here last time. 1, 2, 3. We'll start right here. Wait. Also note I might have had a meeting pop up on Thursday. Because one of my coworkers who legit works part-time at like 8 hours a week now because he got reduced hours decides that 3 p.m. in the afternoon on a Thursday is when he wants to hold a meeting, I guess. It's kind of a WTF to me, but technically I'm supposed to be free till 4 Thursdays. I take advantage because I work flex remote, so if I'm not busy, it's not a big deal. But when there is something, I have to deal with it. May have to move, if I do that, I will update the schedule. Which means Thursday, I'd probably do it back-to-back on Wednesday instead of Thursday. Maybe I'll leave CS2 on Thursday, I don't know. Figure it out once I know more. Who that guy is, I kind of want to kill him. Oh shit. I'm over here checking them out, look behind me, there's an entire swarm of people. It's not worth it right now. Today I want to just explore. We have an aim for 2 hours-ish. Tomorrow, 3 hours-ish. Crazy ass storm apparently just came out of nowhere. Lunch I had bought canned snow crab because I saw it at the store. So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna try it. Then I bought pimento cheese and I'm making a crab pimento cheese grilled cheese. It was alright. The crab was like, watered down canned crab, so having the water did not make it better. I wouldn't buy a can of crab again to go out of my way for that. Or just buy legit. I'm not controlling this, so you know. That was the autopilot that went out of its way to ram the fence. Just so the game removes the waypoint. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Go, go, go. I could have taken them on, but I just don't feel like getting into combat if we don't need to. Well, today's a complete location. This has no objectives, so we're leaving. Unlike Valhalla, there's not a bunch of collectible chests registered each region, to my knowledge, that you have to go get to 100% the game. This game 100% to me, and from my research online, is main missions, side missions, and complete basically all the locations on the map, whether that's something collectible or something, you know, taking down 5 samurai. Alright, found this. We're going to switch characters. I like him, he's badass. I like the outfit. The reason I don't play as him mostly is because she's much more nimble. She can get around easier. And, yeah, just hands down. She's just easier to do this game with, especially because I like to go the stealth route. He's not very stealthy. Sometimes having the samurai is badass, but plenty of times switching makes sense.
わしは先祖代々受け継いできた武家の名を捨て忍びの道をも捨てた。この技はわしだけの。お前は主君を失い剣の師匠をも失う。おい、わしが己の道をいかに切り開いたかを知れ。
Alright, here we go. Alright, one more set. It's the most difficult one we found so far. So many steps. And it's out of here. The grand slam. Let's get ready for some baseball. I'm sure, I haven't looked at his mastering for, I'm sure enough to do for his mastery. We have 66 points. That's how much I use her more than him. Let's build some samurai skills. Me, those are the most fun tactic he has. Am I not allowed to assign it to anything but X? That's stupid. Check out the Teppo. What if an exclamation point? Ah, because of these. And we're missing one somewhere. Trying to get a notification to go away. What the hell are we missing? That's definitely on his side. What the hell? We gotta take that whole route around. Put these in reverse order because otherwise, for some reason, the game goes to the third point, so the first point first. Which I don't support. It should be in the order you place them, not in reverse order. But we put them in reverse order this way. We hit the first point first. Shot the muddy creature, what's up? And nice. So here's a shrine. No objective at it. And we are off. Alright, let's not do this as him, for obvious reasons. That reminds me, next Thursday then it's going to be, just want to figure this out. This week, I have a meeting pop up on Thursday at 3 to 4 p.m. So I'm only going to do one stream at that point, which means... Oh, please don't drop off. So I'll probably have to change it to back to back this Wednesday, and then one stream on Thursday. I'll update the schedule later. Or by tomorrow's stream, and next week, seems like I'm on for going to an amusement park. Mod Night will be there, but taking the day off work, going to an amusement park when it's quiet. So that should be fun. But it's going to be on Thursday, so it means I will not be live Thursday. It means I'll have to figure out how I'm going to make up 2 streams. I'll work out the logistics, obviously, next week. I think I'm going to climb back up over here for what I can see. I'm not trying to cancel any streams, so I'm going to try and keep everything. So this is the way I'm supposed to go. Yeah, there it is. So there is an Iga, there's no way. Gonna head over here and then we're gonna take a look over Iga. I thought it would take a lot longer than what it took to explore what else was showing on the map. But I kind of worry about the grayed out areas. So right now we're gonna look for any question marks that we might have missed. A lot of markings on the map. Like, is there anything up here? You see that heads up this way. What we could do is we could head down, see if we can go across there. What we'll do is we'll start here. See if the mount will take us up there. If the mount will take us up there, there's a chance there's a road or something. If the mount does not want to take us up there, there's probably nothing there. I do wish we had a bird that we could use to scout the map out, like in Valhalla. Other ones. It was much more convenient. Tell me follow road. Let me see where it's going. So it is taking me up here. It's taking a route that goes somewhere. So I wasn't wrong to assume there was a potential road out there. Just want to make sure when I say we completed Iga that there wasn't like a bunch of missed question marks in the grayed out areas. Then we're gonna head up to Omi and hit those gray areas. And if time, we could always go back to Yamashiro or Zumisetsu, because I know there's some grayed out portions of the map that seem disconnected from the rest of civilization, but they still may have something hidden. It also might take us up here and say, oh, this is as far as we can go. We just come all the way out here for nothing, but let's find out. Rather be sure than not be sure. Yep, guidance ends here. Won't even take me up there. See, there's a road there. Looking around the mountain for any roads that may lead up through it. The waterway here, but doesn't mean there's a road. It's also a different region. What is that? That's Omi. It's like one idea what we could do. I'm gonna go here. And then I'm gonna set a marker through the grayed out area and see what route it thinks is the best. And if it takes us around instead of through, it's most likely nothing here and it's not worth my time spending 10 minutes trying to run around the woods. Let's just pretend we want to go over to, yeah. Here. Pathfinder on. Alright, it's guiding me to the last marker. So the most efficient way to get there is to go all the way around. There's nothing in here. I'm almost certain. It's just a mountain. Some of these spots are just mountains, and it'd be a pain in the ass to explore them. So let's go back to Iga. I'm not doing missions today. I'm just focused on completing the map locations and finding them, for the matter. We're in Yamashiro at that point. It's question marks, but they're outside of the line. We went all the way up here, and it didn't seem like there's anything out here. But for the test, let's put a marker there. You can go up there. Let's take it. At least we'll be able to confirm there's nothing there. But at this point, if there's nothing there, take a leave. Completed everything I could find in Iga. Which again, I thought would take like an hour plus today, unless we find more places where we're going. To also not make this a long journey, we can go from here, save a little bit of time. Wait. I'm pretty excited for next Thursday, even though we're not going to be holding CS2 and squad on Thursday now because of it. First time going to an amusement park in like probably like a decade. I think the last amusement park was when I did a road trip to Disney. I think that was back before I started TGS. Or I might have started TGS. I'm not sure. I have to figure out when I actually went. Probably find out if I go to my phone to search, type Disney. It was 2014, so 11 years ago, my last time at an amusement park. Found a picture of myself on the Expedition Everest roller coaster. They probably don't let you take the pictures, of, you know, the photos they take that they try to make you buy. But I made like a drastic, extremely crazy, fake screaming, yelling, afraid face. It's funny as hell. It's crazy. The last time I went to a music park was like 11 years ago. So. Next week will be pretty sweet. Me and Knight and one other person are taking a few-hour road trip to the park. Going for the day. Just gonna put in my PTO request at work. Not that I'm not gonna take no for an answer. I have the time. I work flex online remote, so you know it's not a big deal if I take time off. It's not like I work, at a store where someone has to cover. Someone does have to cover, but that's their problem. This keeps going up. So there was something up here. Down we go. I'll see if I get approval from the park to record. I have a GoPro and I'll buy like a shoulder mount. It'd be cool to make like a video for the rides or something. What the hell? What is down there? Crimson Tanto wounding. This fruit keeps going. I want to keep moving. Hey, how's it going, Muddy Creature? What'd you get a foot stand for? But yeah, can't complain about an extra large mouse pad in the box. They either messed up or maybe it was, yeah, it was a giveaway. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely a waifu, man. Yeah, it wasn't a fake scream. If I get approval from the amusement park to record rides and stuff, because you gotta get approval, I'll bring my GoPro and then you'll hear me screaming. I'll be like, hey. Finalize that tonight, but I'm definitely going. It's my quote-unquote part of my bachelor time. It's not hidden information that I got a wedding coming up. Can't be specific about that, but I didn't do any bachelor part or anything, so amusement park. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh shit. We died. Fuck are we at? And we're back on the path of shadows, apparently. We just fell off the cliff right into it. I don't think there's anything else in Iga to do. I really don't. I'm looking to see if there's any roads that head out this way. Any that I've seen so far end somewhere. Any roads up here? I think it's just a giant mountain. Oh, that road ends right there if it keeps going. But also I might just head up here. So what we can do for that, fast travel here and let's head north in Omi because today was Iga Omi. 41 minutes into what? Up to a 2-hour stream. You know, I might pull it at an hour 45 or something because I was supposed to get off at 5. We're going to play 3 hours tomorrow, so we're not losing time. Our normal lineup is 2-hour streams. We make an exemption on Fridays, Saturdays for 2 to 3 hours. Depending on how it's going and how we're feeling. It ends up going late in the night. Sometimes you need a nice nappy poo, but yeah, for this game specifically, I'm trying to get preferably 3 to 4 hours in a week, but only 2 slots, so not 3 to 4, 4. I'd say I want at least 4, but I prefer 5 to 6 is what I meant to say. It's like an 80-hour game. I'm not trying to play this till like September, especially with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4 coming out and plenty of other games I really want to play. I missed out on Elder Scrolls. Alright, so there is a route. What if I put it here? just cuts off there. So yeah, there's no route there. But what we'll do is go back to Omi. Somehow I missed all these locations. Well, we never fully completed it, just to note that. We're gonna come here and tackle all these and work our way around here. There's bridges here to over here. I'll try and uncover a bunch of this map. Hope everyone's having a good Monday so far. It's been a little bit here, a little bit there, but I'm here. Looking forward to and hoping for a solid week of streams and all that stuff. The last few weeks have been a little bit bumpy. I guess we could say Shadows, I've continually made progress. More bumpy stuff for like the PvP. The weekend PvP was great, Hell Loose Insurgency. Pretty sure I slayed on both games. Last week CS2, Space Marine 2, kind of rough. So, same with Warzone, even though we got a dub. The rest of the stream was rough, so give or take. Yeah, what I've been thinking on this playthrough is, you know, obviously my goals are main missions, side missions, collectibles, map locations, you know, everything towards 100%. And what I've done in previous games is I grind out the locations for the areas that I'm of level to complete. I think in one of them I like explored the entire map and completed the entire map before doing the story, and then I grinded the story if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that was Origins or Odyssey or what. I also don't remember how I did Valhalla exactly, but I know I would do the tertiary content, as in the locations and exploring the map, and then do side missions, and then do main missions, and then by the time I would do the boss fights, I was so overpowered that, you know, someone's 15-minute boss fight video for me took, you know, 2 minutes. Especially because I built my character all around archery in pretty much the last 3 Assassin's Creed big games. Not Mirage, obviously, but the last 3 major builds. The 100+ hour games. I just trained my bow, so in Odyssey and Valhalla, I bowed everything. I rarely used actual melee. Some people thought it was corny, but in my view, it was success. Why? Because we slaughtered the game. Nothing wrong with making it easier for yourself using in-game tools, such as building skills with a bow. That's one thing I want to do for the other character, Yasuke, if I'm saying that right. Build his arrow skills. I just use Pathfinder. Getting around here. Just here to get all the question marks. Bushy Gardens. Was that an amusement park called Busch Gardens? And no, that's not the one I'm going to next week. But again, I'm hoping to bring a GoPro and record the rides, but I have to wait for that permission. So I show up with a GoPro and try to record, they're gonna tell me I can't, blah, blah, blah. I already had one major US arcade company approve me to record in their arcade, which again was another thing you need approval for, otherwise they won't let you do it. So I got the corporate approval after they reviewed the channel, which is cool. They want me to share it with them too. But that will come at a different time. Initially that was what I was going to do, but then I was like, why don't I just go to an amusement park for the day? I gotta save up some PTO for my fall vacation. 2 to 3 weeks in Europe. But I also hope to have a different employer by then, so I've been skeptical to save the PTO. I work for a small startup vibing cybersecurity company. So in the startup world, you know, in itself it's already like, is it worth saving PTO long term, is it not? So we'll see. Or just take unpaid time, you know, whatever. Gotta live by the YOLO. I'm not sure what Japanese culture believes. Reflecting on the game, I wonder what the belief is here. Especially in quote-unquote old school Japan. How do we get to these? Yeah, you find the way. Let's go. Take me there. Shout out the Chase, aka Camp Surge. Yeah, it's like a mystical creature, I guess. You mean 32 hours of personal? What do you mean by that? Answer cat. You mean paid time off? If that's all I get paid time off a year, I'd be pissed. So like 4 days. Someone's getting whacked over the head with a broom. I got 14 days a year because they effed up my contract when I signed for my employer. They're supposed to give me 10 in the contract, but they effed up and gave me 14, and my boss honored it because obviously it's a legal binding contract. I'm not going to let that slide if they think they're going to cut 4 days out of a legal binding contract. I'm actually want to ask for more because I was supposed to get yearly raises and bonuses, and I only got 1 raise in 3 years because the startup life is always tight money shit. You never know if it'll be there next year or not. So I was like, maybe I'll haggle for PTO. Try and make it like 20 days. I'm gonna wait though a month. So they're trying to expand my role because they've been cutting other people. 4 people on the US side of my company and a worldwide international company with probably like 75 plus people total. And they cut everybody but me down to 2 people were cut to legit 8 hours a week and 1 was cut to 20. I'm the only one who didn't get cut. I'm sure the other guy who started at the same time as me is not happy about that. But I'm on the technical side, they were on sales. Sales were slow. Technical, I'm not. They need me. To the point that they're actually trying to expand me on global, so I've been working with companies out of like Italy and the UK and stuff lately. Which is nice because they're morning hours for me. They're done their workday by like what, noon our time? So it's like, can't complain about that. It's the US companies I gotta support that'll screw up my day. Especially their Pacific time. I work 8 to 4, but our quote-unquote support hours are like 8 to 5, but I get 2 hours to respond to a major incident. More if it's not major. Or critical, I should say. So I used it to my advantage. Plus, as the head support, I get to kind of control our response. So if I don't think it's urgent or I can delay it out, I do. I'm not gonna lie. You always gotta ask for the logs, man. So I ain't trying to get on a call with you and find the fucking logs. Here's where they are, send them out. Let's get on the phone with them and be like, don't make me come bitch slap your ass, man. You better hop in that local app data folder, man. I don't get sick time, like a legit specified sick time. I get sick time as needed, so anytime I've needed a sick day, they never took any PTO or anything. My coworker, I swear to gosh, has used it like so many times in the last few years that we worked together. 2.5 years, he probably took like 25 sick days. I took like 5. If anything, I should try to take more fucking sick days. I just get paid time off for vacation and personal time. So we get personal days, you know, for like a family emergency or something. They're pretty flexible. Beauty of flex remote life. But I'm sure if you go asking like 3 weeks off for a personal matter, they're not gonna smile at you. Electrovolts gets a crazy amount of PTO. I swear it's like the equivalent of like a month. But she's also been in that company for a very long time. You know, you get more over time. Definitely buy that. Seems like there's a road that goes out here, so. Sorry for anyone in the video who tunes in to just watch the gameplay. We are random yapping, but what the hell else are we gonna do? Exploring the map. I can just sit here quietly. But from streaming for like a decade, most people want commentary than not. There's people who appreciate no commentary, but majority of viewers go for commentary. I've also streamed in both realms. It started off as no commentary channel long ago. If you look up like, I think it'd be like Fallout 4, Far Cry Primal, our original GTA 5 online streams going back, way back in the day. Assassin's Creed Unity, I'm pretty sure, was also no commentary playthrough. I don't want to talk about that initial commentary. It sounded like I was a snail in the ocean or some shit. It sounded like I'm slow. The shitty ass mic I had back then too was like a Xbox mic. I mean, no company wants you to use your sick time, but fuck them. Use your sick time, man. One benefit of both my bosses being in Europe at this time, because my first US boss was let go. They hired someone else, and then he left because he wasn't happy with how they were running it, because my company, the headquarters is based out of Europe. actually in Switzerland, but then both my bosses are in Germany. Then another person I work with is in Spain. Then we got people in India and the US, blah blah blah, but yeah, the Europeans take a lot of fucking vacation days. Not vacation days, but holidays. There's so many holidays, I swear, like every other week. Like the US doesn't get anything off for Easter, but they take off that Monday, then they get a day off like the next week. It's like, they get like double the fucking vacation days, or holiday days we do. I wouldn't be surprised if they got double the vacation too. If they ever get rid of the US and try to keep me, I'm gonna be like, I want your damn vacation days, your holidays. Just add them on to my holidays, boy. If you're off, I'm off. I don't want to be here in the first place, motherfucker. Yeah, good old 2016 Bear. Hey guys, Bear here from TGS with another Assassin's Creed Unity live stream. Probably a legit how it sounds. I mean, the videos do well, so I mean, I have no reason to take them off the channel. This bridge just fucking jump, jump, jump. Ah, that would have been so cool. J-Smoke remembers good old 2016 Bear. I forget when you subbed, Cat, but J-Smoke Muddy Creature, I'm pretty sure was in our first 100 subs. Hope Little Cap's doing alright over there, getting ready to play some Warzone on Wednesday. Better make sure he gets his loadouts ready. Yeah, Watch Dogs too. One of our most popular videos, it might still be our #1 most watched video, is a Watch Dogs 2 bus tour. Some of those tour videos did really well, and that's without any like promotions, nothing, period. Just all authentic. Sometimes videos I have start out slow and they'll get like 100 views over like 5 years, and the next thing I know it's at like 7,000 views over like a year. Because out of nowhere, for some reason, that achievement just becomes popular, or my video gets moved up the list. I don't know what the fuck. I've had some weird moments like that. I don't know if 100% requires me doing all of these. I do them anyway. Let's see if something's up there. We can't go up there. Only to a certain point. Well, let's go to a certain point. See what it is. 2016, 2017. Probably sounds about right. And Jason was over here upgrading his whole setup. I'm over here waiting to just build my custom. I don't really have to change my setup. I just wanna get a custom tower with all the goodies like the 5080 and the 64 or 120 gigs of RAM. Probably 3 SSDs. Probably gonna get a Blu-ray burner drive. Why? Just because. Just gonna go all out with it. Spend way too much money. Get the curved monitor. Get a standing mic, like a standalone mic, like you guys got. Keyboard, mouse. I'm not gonna change my desk though, or anything. Schmag got me for. I know Schmag since legit like kindergarten. You never know, Schmag may come back for a stream someday. We had some unique moments on stream that yeah, we couldn't have on the channel, so. The fuck? What the hell just happened? If I run back down the mountain, they'll come back. Just running down here to see if it respawns. So yeah, Schmag didn't find the channel first. He was just one of the first people I gamed with on the channel. He was definitely around when I came up with the idea and I started it. I knew Knight back then. So I know Knight since like high school era, but I think we met in homeroom in high school, if I'm not mistaken. Is that it? Man, it vanished and it didn't come back. I gotta like maybe I gotta fast travel and come back. Which sucks, but hey. The marker there, go back down here, and go back up. Changing seasons. It's like real life. 82 degrees Fahrenheit where I'm at right now. And now I look forward to the midsummer. My favorite times of year are spring and fall. My B-day is in the fall, so I might give it a little bit of an edge, but I absolutely fucking hate winter. The only highlight of the entire winter is celebrating Christmas. That's it. Not any of the cold, none of that bullshit. And I really like summer, don't get me wrong, but I effing hate when it's like 90 degrees every day. The perfect temperature range for me is like 50s at the low end and like 80s at the high end. That's, yeah, more than enough. I'd be content. I'd be content if year round I just lived somewhere it was like 60 in the winter and like high 70s in the summer. I'd have no complaints. Not too hot so you don't sweat like a pig, and not too cold so you don't have to worry about dry air or winter and all that bullshit. Little Cap's taking a nappy poo. We're gonna have two unique things going on the next 2 months. I gotta figure out when they'll be. So I'm gonna make a note real quick. But one, it's time for a unique week on the channel. For those who don't know what that means, every once in a while we do a unique week. I'd say my goal is to do one every quarter year. So every 3 months I would like to have a unique week. And by unique week, they're a week that breaks from our normal channel. There's no Assassin's Creed Shadows or whatever my main game is. No, Unless that's what the week is planned for, to note, but it's just an abnormal week. So the next week we're gonna do is going to be called Throwback Week 2025. We've been doing Throwback Weeks for like 5 years now, but we're gonna do Throwback Week. And I'm gonna hold like Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 4, maybe the original Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. I was thinking about doing Cuisine Royale and PUBG. Just games that are throwback worthy. Then we're gonna do a 12-hour special, I'm thinking towards the end of June, for the TGS 10 year. As time flies, apparently. That stream I'm gonna base on either our 5 most played games on the channel, which would be like GTA, Warzone, Minecraft, Hella Loose Insurgency, or I might make it the 10 most played games on the channel. The thing with that is it's gonna make gotta lock in here, but it'll make like 1 hour per game. So we do 1 hour of Hella Loose and then 1 hour of Insurgency, and then take a break and come back with a hour of GTA Online and Minecraft, and then take a break and come back with an hour of, you know, whatever's next on the list. Maybe Siege, there'll be... I have to look. I have the list on my phone. What the fuck?
あのようなタヌキ見たことがない。純次郎が目を丸くするじゃろうな。
I have it on my phone right here. Let me see. Dead by Daylight would be included, Siege, Hell Loose Insurgency, Warzone, GTA Online, Minecraft. Then I'd have to backtrack to figure out what games elsewise have the most streams. Plenty of games on this channel have reached 50 streams, including Odyssey, Valhalla Origins. Apparently we hit 50 with Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, Borderlands 3. Cap was here for that playthrough. Black Ops 4, Cold War, World War II, Counter-Strike 2 and Global Offensive, Fallout 4, Horizon 3 and 4, GTA 4. I don't know how Halo Infinite hit 50 streams, apparently it did. PUBG, good old PUBG, RDR2, SnowRunner, Star Citizen, and Battlefront 2. This game I don't think it's going to reach 50 streams. I mean, if it's an 80-hour game, 2 hours per stream means 40 streams. I guess with DLC it'll join the 50 club, so I take that back. Okay, welcome to anyone tuning in, just random chatting, yapping while I explore the map. Literally sums this up. We got a spot here, spot there, and a spot there, so let's put them in reverse order. And I might go pit stop up here, even though the guy's level 40, and just see if we can, how much damage we do with an assassination attempt after we upgraded my character so much. Still only level 30, so we're 10 under par, but... Alright, buddy. Oh, there you go. Alright, follow the road, let's go. Why don't you follow the road? Guess we gotta get further down the mountain. I think once we get out here, it'll allow me. I don't know if we're supposed to fit through there, the no. Smack my head all crazy there. Alright, let's begin the journey to explore these unseen spots. Yeah, it's windy as heck in this game. Just constantly. Yeah, graphics are pretty good. for being Series X. I'm sure on PC they would look even better, but I'm fine with it. Supposedly the next Xbox comes out in like 2027 and it's gonna be like competitive with like lower level PCs or something versus just being a console. So on top of building my custom within eventually, hopefully. My goal's by the fall, if not sooner at this rate, but 'cause I'm still trying to get I gotta order a 5080 and all, but they've been sold out since everyone scalped them, but yeah, we'll see. I might upgrade the console while I'm at it. In my man cave right now, I have all these consoles. I see them over there. I got Sega Genesis, Dreamcast, PS2, PS1, Xbox One, Gears of War Collector Edition console, where it has like the etched scratch marks in and stuff. My 360's in front of me, the Elite 360. Obviously, I have my Series X, got a GameCube, got a N64, Atari, SNES, a bunch of Game Boys. Depends what they do with the upgrade. If it's like going to be an Xbox Series X Plus or some random crap, I may just sell this one and upgrade. I like to keep one from each generation for display in my man cave, because I'm going to have a section of all just the consoles on display. Then I'm going to put all my games on display too, like it's a game store, and have them all alphabetical order on the shelves and stuff. Maybe put all my steel books in a line on a shelf somewhere. Opened up so you can see them. Figure it out as I go. Apparently just went straight through a war zone. I know I can get a 5080 in some other brand, but I don't really want like an Asus 5080, I'm not gonna lie. People will tell me it's fine, like McMaster told me I should just do it, but it's up to me. I'll get the Founders Edition, official 5080. That and the CPU are going to be the most expensive parts of the build, guaranteed. This motherboard is not going to come out to the same level. The SSDs will get a bit pricey because I want 3 of them. One for apps and stuff to run on, base files to keep that open and running smoothly. Then I want one just for games. Then I want one for TGS storage, recordings, videos, screenshots. Alright, why'd you cancel the auto follow? Can you please not do that? Thank you. The 4070 is pretty sweet. I wish I had a 4070. My 2080 Super, it's been good. It's been super for a few years, but it's not anymore. It's getting outdated. What also hurts me is the graphics card that I stream, and I run everything on high setting. Over the years, I used to be able to leave games on like max graphics settings, 1080p, no issues, no stream stuttering, and then I feel like in the last year I've had to actually tone down some games, including Insurgency, because otherwise my GPU just gets overwhelmed. I don't know if Streamlabs got more demanding or what happened, but something definitely happened.
腹いっぱい食うてくだされ。作ってくれた礼ですじゃ。あの晩、煙の向こうにナスババア様の姿が見えた。寺の鐘を鳴らし、逃げろと言ってくださった。
Legendary Kanabo.
でなければ、私は死んでおったはずじゃ。ナスババア様が地獄の炎から救われ。
I don't remember what I used back in the day. I still have my 2 customs that I built in the mid-2000s, but you know those parts are heavily outdated. They're meant for like the old Counter-Strikes and older CODs and all that stuff. My first ever custom was a water-cooled PC, full-size tower. Back in like 2005 era maybe, somewhere in there, give or take. Had it for a few years. Then I'm pretty sure it got like damaged by like a surge or something from lightning or some crap. Because back then I was living at a house deep in the woods in the suburbs, disconnected from the neighbors kind of deal. Quite a few acres of land, friggin'. It was like an old house. I think it was from like the 1800s style house. You hear like lightning, then you'd like legit hear like something in the walls. It had like stone walls on the exterior. And I was certain that house is why I got screwed. Then I built another custom. Oh, that was not water cooled. That was cool though. I had a remote start for it and everything, so you could actually remote start it with a remote when you get out of bed. I think that one ran into heating, like temperature issues and stuff. And then I moved on to a laptop, and that's when I quit PC gaming for like a decade plus. From like 2008 or something through 2020, I was just on console. I regret not having a PC, but I still got to enjoy the hell out of gaming, so it wasn't the end of the world. It's like I didn't really miss out on the gaming world, other than I probably could have better graphics, for example. Maybe played CSGO a little bit sooner than I did. CSGO was on Xbox, but it was garbage on Xbox. It always put you in some whack-ass server with crazy ping and lag. I wonder if you can still play CSGO on Xbox. Because they got rid of CSGO to make CS2. And I highly doubt they overhauled the Xbox version. I wonder if they left it as CSGO. I want to go up here real quick. Too high level for me, but I'm gonna try and assassinate him anyway. Just want to see how much damage we do. So I don't know. Should I show with the samurai? Try and use him. Or I show with her. I try to do an assassination, but 10 levels higher means he's probably not gonna die from it. Appreciate the likes, by the way. We got 25 to 40 minutes left, somewhere in there, depending on what I feel like. Tomorrow I'll be on for 3 hours. I gotta be somewhere by 6 today for a lesson. Got a dance lesson. No, I'm not into dance, no. It's never my cup of tea, but get ready for the wedding, had to get some lessons. I think it's my last one. Then I come home to work on other wedding stuff. It's coming up, but I'm not going to vocally give that specific info away on stream. Just like the amusement park next week, I'm not going to mention where it is. You gotta have some level of privacy. I know Cap knows when it is. It's inside information. Random chat in entertainment world. I'm gonna start Andor season 2 on Friday with Electrovolts. I'm gonna get delivery and watch 3 episodes after Ground Branch. See, the fucking skull, dude. My one hit. That's all it took. Just learning some basics, man. Honestly, I'm not like a person who cares for dancing. I never cared to dance ever. Most dancing I ever done was slow dancing back in those like late grade school dances you would go to a school. Where you have your first girlfriend and you have to slow dance during the slow dance song. That's the most dancing that I've done in my life. So get ready for a wedding where there's 4 hours of party / dancing. I had to learn something. Still not my cup of tea. Yeah, whatever. I don't think there's anything up on this hill. The road does look like it goes up here though. What we can do is put like a marker like way out here. Let's see if it tries to take us out there. Nope, it won't take us out there. It takes us all the way around. Like, what if I put it here? It'll take us up the hill, but it'll cut it off. Let's just go. Just to make sure there's nothing up there. Cha, 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 don't you know? Cha, 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 cha. Now I have a meeting 3 to 4 on Thursday. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do my streams. I could do 1 to 3 and like 4:30 to 6:30, but it just doesn't sound. It just puts me in a tight spot. So I'm either gonna move CS2 or RS2 Vietnam probably back to Wednesday. Just gotta figure out which one I want to rotate to Wednesday. I feel like CS2, every time I moved it from a Thursday, I have like an off day on it. So I'm so used to playing on Thursdays that maybe I should just leave CS2 on Thursday and then move RS2 Vietnam. That's a game you would like, Kat. We only play once a month, so yeah. If you want to throw it on your watch list for when it's cheap. It's basically a Vietnam milsim vibing game. It's kind of like if Hella Loose had had Vietnam, but smaller maps. And it has like a whole campaign, so you actually fight through all the years of war. And you vote on the maps that you defend or offense, blah blah blah. But it has like commander and all that stuff. So you can call a napalm and et cetera, et cetera. Sorry to talk to them birds. I got quite a view up here. I'm gonna go here. I definitely want to go up here. And then we got to check if there's anything back in here. Where I'm looking right now. If I could finish Omi today, which is the region we're in now, as in, yeah, we already finished Iga. It was Iga and Omi today. Then we're set. Tomorrow we're going to Harima, which is a brand new, well, not a brand new, I've been there once to do a mission, or assassination mission, but I barely explored it. I'm gonna go there tomorrow and spend 3 hours on it. So we'll see what kind of progress we get on that. And what you sending me, Muddy Creature? I see you sending me pictures of my bear. I gotta go to the food store tonight too. Electrol's went on a diet for the week. Ladies and their diets, man. The butt boy. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of prepared food. I don't feel like fucking cooking. Food store has a bunch of prepared food like chicken, salmon, sides. I'm just gonna go grab like 3 nights worth of food. They have some good pizza sometimes, like buffalo chicken and stuff. Might eat unhealthy tonight at this point. Especially because I won't be eating till 8 p.m. What the fuck is this? Finally we can learn new songs. If you didn't know, now you know. $15 to 30 minutes left. I'm gonna keep grinding Omi to see if we can get it done today. Oh, Muddy Creature. What are you sending, bro? Rated M for mature. Hey, Macarena. Ah. Basically, I just wanted to travel this road. Just to see if there's anything on it that I could potentially miss. So I'm pretty sure for the 100% you have to unveil all the locations on the map. There's probably an achievement for something along those lines. I'm actually going to look real quick. True achievements. It's the website I use for achievement hunting. Yeah, I don't know what J-Smoke's cooking, mate. Do you know what the J-Smoke is cooking? I had a pimento snow crab grilled cheese for lunch. I bought It was canned snow crab, which I never bought canned crab in my life before. It was like a tin of it. And I bought some pimento cheese when I was at a like farmer's market style place on Mother's Day. So we went out and about, and one of the places we hit up was a farmer's market. I saw pimento. Pimento's awesome. Enjoy me some pimento. I looked in the fridge and was like, what can I make this crab better? Because it wasn't like water, brine or something. It was straight out of the can. It was like, eh. Who the fuck wants to eat this out of the can? So I had to come up with something, so I made a pimento grilled cheese. Other than the crab being a little bit watery, I probably should have drained it better. It was pretty solid grilled cheese. So let's put a marker up here and see if it will guide me there. Alright, so there's no way up there. Just always like to make sure. Let's remove marker and place it over here and see. You can see anywhere that you can't go, it doesn't give you a waypoint to get all the way up there. See, it cuts me off over there. That means this area is just vacant, void of life. That's also void of life. I'm trying to make sure we don't miss anything in these grayed out areas. So you can see that there's nothing up here, just forest. That's how I like to check if there's something to look for. You can go up here. So what we'll do is we'll just fast travel here, and just in case there's something up there. So maybe something. You never know. Reach the highest point on the map. Visit every province on the map. Those are the only map related achievements. I don't even know if you have to hit every location for full completion. Jason looks like he's sending me anything right now, man. I'll send it to you, Cat. Courtesy of Jamie. I posted in the forward in our chat. Discord, Cat, so you can see. Good old muddy creature J Smoke be sending me. Yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, it wouldn't make anything rated M, but still. You should join J Smoke's Discord, Cat. Check out his NSFW, man. He told me to look in there and I did. I was like, oh. We don't have any channels like that on Discord. On TGS Discord, even private ones. It's not something I want on our Discord. People posting stuff like that. It's like, eh. Get on the mount, come on. We're down to 10 to 25 minutes, and I prefer it to be 10 if possible. We'll be a little bit short of our 2-hour goal, but if we complete the goals for today, that's an acceptable early dismissal. And it's because I was late anyway. But. Shots fired, backup requested. I don't know, man. Thank you for the loot. Alright, can we not go over that, seriously? Damn. Cap's turning 53 this weekend. I'm joking. A happy early B-Day, man. Didn't know. I'll assume you're not joining anything. Gotta go celebrate your B-Day. Hopefully little Cap gets you a good gift. B-Day is one of my favorite times of the year, but also sucks because you get older. So it's pros and cons. But getting older is better than not getting older, I guess. So. You gotta drop off little Cap at Grandpa's, man, and go hit up like a steakhouse down there, so celebrate that B-Day. That's like my go-to thing is steakhouse is probably one of my favorite places to eat when I go out. Or my friend's sushi restaurant. That, yeah. Last B-Day I went to a steakhouse. It was a weekend B-Day, so one day I went to a steakhouse, the other day I went to my friend's sushi restaurant, so just overindulged and spent way too much money, but screw it.
野営の後じゃここにいた者どもはどこへ行った？
Is this the cave? Or goes back here?
なんじゃこの匂いは。
What's that stench? Probably dead people.
どのムクロも男ではないか。山伏 文を持っておるの。血染めの兄弟とはそうというより武者の言葉じゃ。この印まがまがしい。あっ。
Apparently just slaughtering people up in this cave. Apparently we can't go over there. I want to get going soon. Let me see how long the car ride is to the place I'm going. I like to add like 10 minutes by the time you fucking find parking in the city and walk over. "17 minutes to cover about 7 miles. And it's just about the street parking. Where I'm going is, you know, downtown city. Not on the edge of it like where I'm at, so you gotta circle them blocks. So that, like one open spot. Nothing exciting tomorrow till my stream, I guess. Just got work. Good old boring work. Hate dealing with customers. Customer end work sucks. Especially in IT. Realm. There's always some dip who doesn't understand something they should. How's it doing? How is that the fastest way to go up this route? The hell are we going, man? Fucking pitch black eye. It's the most random route ever. Probably nothing out here either. Some deer. Nothing out here. I'm gonna make this my last journey. Just because we'll cover a route that we have yet to do. Yeah, happy 111th birthday. We'll be out of the pitch black forest soon enough. It's pretty fucking dark in here. I don't know what route this is that it's taking me on. It's definitely not the main road, but we'll let the autopilot do its thing. Should put me back on the main road momentarily. Cap turned 111, man. Never thought I'd see the day. Why did we come in here? Bro. Are you serious? Is this game fucking serious right now? That's how it handles this? Tries to murder me, gets me stuck behind a fence. The fuck was that shit? Once we get to this end point, I'm gonna just call it there. We're almost there. Pretty sure there's nothing out here in the game. All I'm doing is check if there's anything there. Nope. Nothing up there. What about here? Nope, nothing up there. Alright, so we've technically explored all of the reasonable areas to go in Iga and Omi at this time, so I think it's a good spot to call it for a day. An hour 50 some, so not bad. Just under 2 hours. We'll do 3 tomorrow, which will easily make it up plus some. So schedule up real quick, Derek from Discord. Shadows tomorrow 4. Wednesday and Thursday is going to get shuffled around. I usually do 2:30 to 4:30, 5 to 7 on Thursday, but I had a meeting pop up 3 to 4 on Thursday, so I'm I'm thinking of holding 2 streams on Wednesday and 1 on Thursday, so I will update the schedule later with that info or by tomorrow's stream at the latest. The rest of the schedule should remain as is. Shout out to MFR across our board, BT on Patreon, Muddy Creature on membership, Bravely on Super Chat. Thanks for watching. Like, sub. Peace out.